right, we're kicking off our second half hour with some Pittsburgh good news.
And we are starting with Pittsburgh topping the list if you're starting over. Consumer Affairs did some work to find the best cities to move to if you're looking for a fresh start. Pittsburgh landed 7th on the list. They looked at affordability, opportunities, stability, and safety. Harrisburg actually beat us out, Mikey, coming in at number 4.
Wow.
But this is not tied to this at all, this ranking at all, purely coincidental, but I wanted to share this. It popped up on my timeline. This is from the real estate group, the Fraser team, comparing which locations in Pittsburgh, which neighborhoods to move to if you're coming from New York City. So if you take a look at this, for instance, Lawrenceville, if you're moving from the Lower East Side, or Highland Park, if you're coming from Prospect Heights and Brooklyn. It was really fun. We wanted to share that.
I love that. All right, well, the Pens are hoping to have a huge turnout for their big charity game coming up on February 26th. They're playing the New Jersey Devils, but more than that, they're hoping to raise $2 million for the Penguins Foundation and the Mario Lemieux Foundation. This is their 15th annual charity game, and the theme this year is legends. During the game, you'll be able to buy bags filled with exclusive Penguins memorabilia. The event has raised nearly $23 million for local causes.
It's amazing. All right, Walnut is adding some new retailers. If you're heading to Shadyside, RH, formerly known as Restoration Hardware, just opened at the corner of Walnut and Ivy. The high-end furniture store took over the previous Banana Republic location. I have a friend who works for RH. Apparently there were some initial rumors and hopes that this location would have the RH rooftop restaurant. Yes, if you've been to Columbus, you know what this is like. But it is just the furnishings, no restaurant, still worth checking out, as you can see here. But don't worry, because if you are hungry, there's also some excitement about Paris Baguette. They've set up shop where Williams-Sonoma was before they closed in 2022, according to Pittsburgh Magazine. There's one other location on McKnight Road, so you may already be familiar with their baked goods and coffee. And also expected soon along Walnut. Clothing store, Brandy Melville.
Oh, so much new that's coming to that area. It's really exciting.
Yeah, and since we're... Since we're on the topic of fashion, Fashion Week just wrapped up in Milan, and it's starting again in Paris.
Yes, so we're running through some of the most eye-catching winter looks to predict what we might see walking down Liberty Avenue next winter.
Perhaps. We don't know. So on a scale from 1 to 5, we're going to write down on our boards, which looks do you think will make their way to the Berg's most fashionable people? You can play along with us too at home.
All right, this is going to be fun. So first up, we have Dolce & Gabbana this fall and winter 26 and the year 2027. So this is pretty much like the end of this year into next year.
Well, this is what they're predicting, right? For this upcoming fall and winter.
Right. And so fashion critics, they call this collection a celebration of individuality, with pieces meant to mix and match.
I kind of like it.
You like it? I like it too.
I know that with a lot of fashion things, it takes the right people to pull off those looks, but take a look again.
Look at those coats.
I like the layered look. I think both of them. Now, the deep V, I don't know that...
it's really deep. Like
you have to be the right person to pull off a very deep V.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like them, and I'm going to give these a 5.
I gave it a 4. I like the collars. I mean, they're large, but
by the time, if you watch Devil Wears Prada, I think by the time these things get to us, they are tamed down for mainstream. I think we will see variations of these, and I'm all in.
I'm in.
Okay, so next up we have Giorgio Armani. This collection is called, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, Congianti.
There you go.
Did I say it right? It's Congiante, I don't know. Italian word for iridescent.
Okay.
So we're seeing, again, these kind of tailored looks, but a little bit looser. And so
I don't love that. I don't love the loose, like, falling out of your clothes look. I'm not a big fan.
The skinny tie, you don't like it?
I don't like skinny. I just made a comment about that. We were watching a movie last night, and the guy had on a skinny tie, and I hated it.
I do think it's really difficult to expand on men's fashion.
You're trying really hard here.
Well, I think if you are wearing a suit, it is really hard to like step out of that mold. Like the boldest thing that we have seen in the last couple of years is men wearing sneakers with their suits. You know, so I just think, but this one is not doing it for me.
Yeah.
I think it looks like a little sloppy. And I'm going to say it too.
Agreed. Okay. All right. Well, next up, this is called D Squared. They went for a Winter Olympics theme, which will be in Milan in a couple of weeks. So this is right on trend. And they really ran with the theme here.
Yeah.
This is Hudson Williams, one of the actors from the hockey romance show Heated Rivalry.
Also a book. Also a
Yes,
book.
also a book.
But this is who stars in the show.
Yes, and our producer Brittany, she
Is
loves
obsessed.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Obsessed is the right word.
You know what? I'm giving this a 5. While I hate the boots, I do think this is again one of those things where it's layered enough that you could take each piece from it. You don't have to put that all together. It's very layered, but I would say some of those pieces are very doable.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3.
Right down the middle.
I could take it or leave it.
Okay, also from D Squared, this is another look for women, and I can tell you, I already saw this, and I'm out. I'm out.
You're out.
Take a look at
Let's
this.
see. Oh my! What
So,
are we looking at here?
What I noticed from some of these, it's almost like that jacket tied around your waist. Like you can see,
like a cupcake.
and some of these, I think they were like tying sweaters for the men around their waist. I'm not really sold on these looks. I think the last thing any of us want is to put balloons around our middle.
Look, no, like she's gonna float away. I don't even. We were supposed to vote 1 through 5. I'm gonna give this a 0. I don't know if that's allowed, but
Here's what I do like, the tights. I think that I love that we're using tights to extend our fashion.
you're finding anything to love with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to pull some things that we will see, that we will be able to. No one is wearing that outfit.
Nowhere. Where are you going with that?
No.
Nowhere. Okay. Our last looks are Ralph Lauren. Now, you might recognize this actor and model, Tyson Beckford, of whom I have met before, okay?
Ooh.
He came to sit down at my table at a small little cafe in New York once. So this collection is focused on American heritage with artisan accessories.
Yes, I'm in. I think these are doable. I don't like the one necessarily, like the English suit over
Yeah, but I like Tyson's look.
there. Like the teddy bear jacket.
Yes.
I want a teddy bear jacket in the worst way.
You?
I haven't found one that long.
Okay.
5.
Go with 4.
I'm all in. Let's see what happens.
That was fun. All right, so to come on Talk Pittsburgh, we're checking in with Barry Pintar in the newsroom for your first look at the KDKA Evening News.
And do you want to make your brain stronger and sharper without extra work? The secret isn't what you think. Find out how to boost your cognitive power. That's coming up next.